Alright, so today is DI and Reamp day. So I'm going to run into my Voodoo Labs. One of them is going to go out to one of the Marshalls. And then 1, 2, 3. The other 3 will go out to 3 preamps. One will be a Neve, one will be an API, and one will be a Pacifico, which is basically a quad 8. So we're gonna get you know, as equal levels as possible, and then I'll have the actual recorded track, and then we'll see how close we can get the DI when we reamp it, and also which preamp sounds the best. Here we go. All right, so I got my levels setting. So the first track is me plugged into the splitter with the level set. That's just my guitar straight into the Cameron Ocean, and then this is coming into the Voodoo Labs and out and setting the levels. Pretty close. Sounds a little different. There's a hair of color on the Voodoo Labs. So it's basically just go full tilt and then come back just a notch. So I'm going to set all of these. It's extremely scientific, but you get the gist of it. This just basically gives you line level. And this isn't how we're going to do the DIs. This is just to test all the DIs. So that'll give us pretty much even out to the 800. So let's hold on. Alright, so our first track here is the Ocean straight off the splitter, and then I'm splitting it out. One DI is going to a Neve, one DI is going to an API, and one is going to Pacifica, and I play pretty hard to get it. Those are pretty perfect, those DIs. The Neve looks like it's ever so slightly down a hair. And I mean like not even plus, yeah, maybe +6. That's it. That's perfect. This is about as cool thing as I could do with this, I mean, as far as doing it right. Alright, now we're going to run these 3. The way I've got it set up is that we're able to actually listen back and forth. So when this is straight out of the Voodoo Labs. And then when I go in I mode, now we're listening to the Neve DI. The same. So let's just do our playlist. We're just going to run these down. Here's the Neve. Whoa! Go to the next one, and I don't know if this may not be the most suitable way to do this. It may be better to do it with a little bit more of a clean sound, but let's see. Take you out 32 now. Alright, so now here's the API. This is usually what I do. I use the API, and I remember a few years ago going through this and kind of liking the API the best. It's easy too. Here we go, API. let's do Pacifica, which is basically like a quad 8. That's it. Okay, now we come here and we do Pacifica and here we've got our playlist. So here's the original no DI straight in to the amp. And here's the API. And here's the Neve. And here's the Pacifica. Sound all the same, and there is that little bit of color, so I won't be using the Voodoo Labs when I do my DIs. I'll be going straight in, but that's API. Neve. And back to API. Back to the Neve. APIs is like a little brighter Pacifica. A little less mid-range. Back to the Neve. And API. The Neve's a little darker, but it's a little more buoyant sounding, a little meaner. The API is a little more kind of brighter and articulate. I like the Neve better. Crazy. You can really hear it in here. Let's do the API. I like the Neve better, I think. I mean, they're all good. And that is a Brent Averill 1073 set. Let me show you what it's set to. It's set to 300 ohms. And that makes it a little meaner sounding. This is what I use on like toms, and all my guitars go through these 4 Neves, but I'm just going straight in. So that's it. So it's like set it, basically it's 40 and wide open. And there it is. What an easy setting too. I don't have to remember anything because it's just clicked. And that gives me my guitar basically at virtually identical level as it, when it gets into Pro Tools, you just kick it out at 0 and you're good to go. Alright. And I'm using the Little Labs with, yeah, just on, and with this, with the let me see if you guys can see it. Yeah, with the overdrive engaged and just all the way up. That seems to be the full volume of this thing. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That's really simple too. That's a really, really simple chain. And I think straight in, avoiding the Voodoo Labs, that's going to sound pretty transparent. I mean, the guitars will sound pretty good. It sounded pretty much identical. Because I'm not going to use this when I track my DIs. I'm just going to put on, you know, like 11 rack or whatever gnarly amp simulator. I've got a few of them. I've got the IK Multimedia Amplitude, and I've got some other one. The other one's terrible. What is that? The IK is cool, and the 11 rack is cool. There's another guitar, the waves thing. That thing sucks. Balls. So anyway, there you go, man. That's simple. Got it.